Hello and welcome to Math 1086 Introduction to Financial Math. Allow me to begin by introducing myself. My name is Melissa London and I will be your instructor for this course. I've been teaching here at MBCC St. John for about 20 years. My background is computer science, but I'm a little bit of a math and stats geek. So at any time during the course, before the course, if you want to get in touch with me, please feel free to email me at melissa.london@mbcc.ca. I do check my email regularly and will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, the first thing I'd like to cover is our course outline. Now, in our course outline, the whole course outline is posted in Brightspace, and you should take a read through that. I just wanted to point out a few things to you. This is my room number at MBCC St. John. This is my phone number and my email address as well if you need to get in touch with me. As far as what we're going to cover in the course, we are going to analyze, calculate, solve, and interpret mathematical problems related to business. And we're going to cover all of these competencies that are here, and I'm going to give you a chance to read those over as well when you read the entire course outline. So what you're probably mostly interested in is how am I going to be graded? Well, in this course, we're going to be having quizzes at the end of each lesson. These are set up as practice exercises. You can do the quizzes as many times as you like, and Brightspace will record your highest grade. It's a great opportunity to go ahead and practice what was in the lesson. The next thing that we're going to be doing is assignments, and they'll be at the end of every module, which means there'll be 8 in total because there are 8 modules. These assignments you will print off, you will complete them, show me all your work, and then you will scan them in and upload them to Dropbox in Brightspace. And the last thing, test. It's not one test worth 48%. It is in fact 6 tests. And as you can see, the first one includes modules 1 and 2. The rest of them include one module except for test number 5, which is on module 6 and 7, which is merchandising. Each test is worth 8%. Tests will be half in Brightspace, half will be printed out and have to be completed and uploaded to Dropbox. And the last thing is the required resources. You need a Texas Instruments BA2 Plus financial calculator. That is the calculator that we use for this course, and I'll ask you in the intro to do some modifications to that calculator. You need access to the Brightspace online course, and you need access to a printer and scanner or a scanner app. So if you do not have an actual scanner, you can get scanner apps for your smartphone, which work great. The next thing I would like to talk about is the course schedule. This is part of the schedule. The entire schedule again is posted in Brightspace, and you should have a read through on it. As you can see, I have put dates as to which module you should be working on at the time. And again, you may get to that module quicker, it may take a little longer. The assignments that are here, I would like to have those by those due dates. If you're not going to have them by those due dates, please get in contact with me and let me know what's going on. And the tests as well. So these are dates which they should be done by. If for some reason it is not a possibility, something has come up, please contact me and we will work something out. All right, the next thing is your BA2 Plus calculator. Yours may look a little different than this. This is a newer model. What we need to do on this calculator is set it to have 9 decimal places. I have included the instructions in the introduction in the Brightspace course, So you will need to go through that and set that for 9 decimal places. Now, the first time you log in, this is what it's going to look like. The course name will be a little different because this is the temporary one that I'm using right now, but all of these modules here will be the same. You want to go to where it says Intro Start Here. So you can click there, or you could go up into Content, and it'll show it to you like this, but you need to go ahead and click on the Intro Start Here. There is vital information that you need to review, not just this video, but more information that you need to go ahead and read through and understand before you actually start the course. So please do not forget to go through the Intro Start. Okay, the first thing that you're going to end up doing is going through Module 1, Lesson 1, and that is on rounding numbers. Now, how it is set up is each module has lessons, and there's practice to go along with each lesson. Do not be alarmed if when you look at it you don't have the practice exercise, because that practice quiz will not appear until after you complete the lesson. So you would click here to go into the lesson. This is one of the pages within the lesson, and I just wanted to point out navigation. Now, when we navigate through our lessons, you should be clicking on the back and next buttons. Okay. Do not use these buttons that are at the top. Those are buttons which will take you through the actual content of the Brightspace course, and we do not want to do those and skip out of a lesson. So we want to use the next and the back buttons. There are other buttons within the lesson. When you click on them, there'll be a pop-up that'll take you to a link. Many different buttons that we use to go ahead and have some interactivity throughout your lesson. Now, as far as module content goes, as I said, there is 8 modules in this particular course. Every module will have a brief introduction. In this module, it will state what the objectives are. There'll be lessons in practice. The number of lessons will vary per module. There'll be also a printable module, and that will take everything that's covered in every lesson, and it'll give you a chance to kind of print out study notes if you'd like to use it for that. There will be an assignment, and you will not see that assignment till all lessons and quizzes have been completed for that particular module. There will be a feedback survey, and I do ask that you fill that out because that lets me know if there's anything within that module or lesson. Maybe we need a little bit more in that lesson, or if it's okay, tell me it's okay. That's a chance for you to give us some feedback and see if there's anything we need to change. I have included some additional practice exercises if a particular lesson is something that you need a little bit more practice with, and the solutions are with those. And there's also links to other resources. So maybe if we were talking about, simplification and algebra, and you're like, I really don't feel I have a complete concept or complete understanding of that concept, there are some other links to go ahead and get some additional information on that. Okay, now I've mentioned Brightspace a couple of times. If Brightspace is something that's new to you, we do have some material. In the intro start here is how to use Brightspace, and it goes through on how to do quizzes, how to submit assignments in Dropbox, how to look at your grades, how to look at the quiz details, an abundance of information on Brightspace. It is vital that you go through and view these if you have not used Brightspace before. Okay, just a word about the quizzes as well. It doesn't really come out and say quiz. It has a little icon that has a piece of paper with a question mark, and it has practice. So for every lesson, there is a practice, and it's in the form of a quiz. And as you read through Brightspace, the Brightspace modules, it will tell you how to go ahead and submit a quiz. A couple of things I wanted to point out to you. There are different types of questions that are going to appear in Brightspace. Now, these are, the first one is what we call a mathematical question, or it's looking for a mathematical answer. The second one is more of a text-based. Now, if we had an answer of $50.25, to put it in the first one, we would put the 50.25 in the answer box and the $sign in the units. If we were putting it down into the text question, we would just put in the $sign 50.25. So just to kind of let you know, a heads up, when you do the quizzes, I do use both types of those questions, and that's how you would answer them correctly. So that wraps up what I wanted to cover with you, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this introduction video. I just want to go through the checklist before you start the first module, which is Financial Mathematics Basics. I want to make sure that you have a fully functioning Texas Instruments BA2 Plus financial calculator. In the introduction start, it does tell you how to set it to display 9 decimals. We will be using 9 decimals. It is vital that you do get that set. You should read the course outline carefully. You should look at the course schedule and note the important dates. Look at the instructor contact information so that you will know how to get a hold of me. Become familiar with the course layout in Brightspace. Watch the self-help videos in the How to Use Brightspace folder. Watch this presentation again if needed, but don't just look at this presentation. You need to look at these other documents and go through these other videos. And most importantly, I hope you enjoy the course. I hope it's fun. If you're a person that does not, math is not fun to you, I hope going through it that you'll find it easy to understand. And please, at any time, email me if you have any questions. And please take the time to fill out the speedy feedback. Thank you very much. I look forward to conversing with you soon. Have a great day.